Do you have a 1971 2p coin from the UK? It might look common, but in some rare conditions, it has sold for thousands of dollars in auctions. In this video, let's explore the full story of this coin, its design, metal, weight, minting, and how much it has sold for at real auctions. Front side. The front of the coin shows a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. She is facing right, wearing a royal crown. Around her image, it says, Elizabeth to DG Reg, FD 1971, which means Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This portrait was designed by Arnold Machen, a famous British sculptor. Backside. On the back, there's a symbol called the Prince of Wales's feathers, 3 feathers coming from a crown. Below that, there's a ribbon with the German words Ich diene, which means I serve. Above the feathers, it says 2p, and at the bottom, it shows the number 2. This side was designed by Christopher Ironside, the man who created many of the UK's decimal coin designs. Coin details. Weight, 7.12 grams. Diameter, 25.91 millimeters. Thickness, 1.85 millimeters. Metal, copper bronze 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, 0.5% tin. Issued on February 5, 1971, the day the UK switched to the decimal currency system. That's why it says new pence on the coin, to show it was part of the new decimal money. Now, the exciting part, how much is it worth? Most 1971 2p coins are common and worth only a few cents, but some rare ones, in perfect mint condition or with minting errors, have sold for high prices. For example, in 2021, a 2p coin with a small error sold for $2,800 USD at a US auction. Another proof coin never used and in perfect shape, sold for $3,250 USD in a UK auction. On collector websites like eBay, rare versions of this coin still sell for $1,000 to $5,000 USD. What makes a coin rare? Look for coins with no scratches or signs of use uncirculated, minting errors like double strike, off-center printing, die cracks, or unusual shapes. Proof versions, high-quality coins made for collectors. So, check your coins. If you have a 1971 2p in great condition, you might have a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching.
In 1993, the Denver Mint produced millions of Lincoln pennies. Most of them were ordinary, but a few, just a few, turned out to be worth a fortune. This is the 199 3D Lincoln cent. On the front, it features President Abraham Lincoln. Above his head, In God We Trust. To the left, Liberty. To the right, the year 1993 with the D-Mint mark. On the back, the Lincoln Memorial, along with United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and 1 cent at the bottom. Part 2. The hidden value in tiny details. This penny weighs just 2.5 grams and is made of zinc coated with copper. But here's the twist. Some of these coins had minting errors, a faint die mark, a doubled image, or a slightly off-center strike. Small details, but big value. A 1993 D penny in mint state 67 condition, once sold at auction for $4,000. Yes, 1 cent, turned into $4,000. Part 3. The treasure in your pocket. Most people would overlook this coin. It looks normal, feels light, feels common, but if you take a closer look, a very close look, you might just find the difference. Collectors across America are still searching for the perfect 1993 D, a penny that could change everything. So next time you check your change, don't ignore that old copper coin, because history isn't just in museums. Sometimes it's in your pocket.
Did you know that in 1971, Britain released a coin that changed the history of currency? Let's explore the 1971 new penny, its full history, value, and fascinating facts. In 1971, a major revolution took place in Britain's currency. February 15th was called Decimal Day, when the old system was replaced with a new, simpler one. On that very day, the new penny coin was introduced. This coin was part of the decimal currency system. where 1 pound was divided into 100 pence. On the obverse of the coin is a beautiful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. The inscription reads, Elizabeth II, DG Reg F1971, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The reverse side shows a crown portcullis, a symbol of the Palace of Westminster. It was designed by Christopher Ironside. The words New Penny appear at the top, with one below. This coin is made of bronze 97% copper. It weighs 3.56 grams, has a diameter of 20.32 millimeters, and features a plain edge. Over 1.5 billion of these coins were minted in 1971. Since the coin is quite common, its value in circulated condition is around 5 to 20 rupees or a few cents. If the coin is in mint or uncirculated condition, its value can rise to 1,00300 rupees or more. If there's a rare minting error, like a misprint or blank planchet, the value can reach thousands of rupees. If you own a 1971 new penny and wish to sell it, you can use platforms like eBay, Etsy, Facebook Marketplace, or coin collector markets. These coins are not just collectible, they carry historical value too. If you love collecting coins, then the 1971 new penny is a must-have for your collection. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments what rare coin do you have. Take care.